believe in Him where to receive. Why are you here, my brothers and sisters? You could have been in your house, watching the ball game, watching your favorite teleserie, walang hanggan. But you were here. You were not here like an accident. Or maybe your brothers and sisters in the CFC were asking you for already 5 years, and now you finally came. You for already 5 years, and now you finally came. Nothing happened by accident. Because you thirst for the Lord. Lord, I don't know, I want more. And the Lord will say, okay, I'm listening to your prayers. I'll let you thirst to me. Thirst for me. I took my family in the Niagara Falls last year, and you can really see this living water flowing. Magnificent. It's like feeling the Lord, my brothers and sisters. You can wait but touch the Lord and say, Lord, I'm here, I'm ready, Lord. I thirst for you. It don't matter to me to go after every Friday to come for the CLP. I thirst for you, Lord. I want you. I want you in my life. Kahit matanda na ako, kahit kakastart ko lang, I want you in my life. I want to serve. I want to do something for the poor people in the Philippines. I want to do something for the church. Said, masarap din sila magluto eh. Thirst for the Lord, my brothers and sisters. Are you thirsty enough for the Lord? Okay? When the Holy Spirit comes, He comes with gifts. In our world, we always have gifts from God. Life itself is a gift. Every Christmas you'll have a gift. It's also a gift from God. Although you say it's from Santa Claus. But it's a gift from God. Those are natural gifts. Your knowledge that you fought so well, so hard, 10, 15 years in college, fourth year in college, first year already. Natural knowledge, my brothers and sisters. Then you go with the BSRT, BSN, doctor in physics, doctor in robotics. And when you die, there's only one title you have. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Regino D. Asibal. R.I.P. These gifts are given by God so that we will be ready to what? To serve Him. Very good, my sister. When these gifts are realized, then will be justice. Why? Because you're going to see how the Lord sees your neighbor. When this gift of the Holy Spirit comes to you, then you'll be ready to what? To do His will. Then you realize, that's why I'm called for CLP. That's why I'm called for Corpus for Christ. Because, what? I was called to serve. It is not for me. No, I always ask myself, why should I come to the Corpus for Christ seminar? To the Corpus for Christ CLP? Why? There's nothing for me there. I already know all those things. Then you realize now, Jane, I'm sorry. How much is it? $500? Sige. $1 muna.
Made in China.
So, you need these gifts, okay? You need these gifts. There are two categories. And I don't want to sound so theoretical, because, I'm not a PhD in theology. But these are called renewal gifts. You have wisdom, understanding, counsel, strength, knowledge, and fear of the Lord. Well, let's start with fear of the Lord. Fear of the Lord. I can believe that a fear can be a gift. A fear of the Lord can be a gift. Fear of the Lord means deep reverence to the Lord. Or how can you what? How can you receive all other gifts when you don't have deep reverence, when you don't have deep respect with the Lord? You respect the Lord first. Then the Lord will give you these gifts. Okay? Fear of the Lord. St. Thomas Aquinas said there are two. There's one called servile fear. The fear of being afraid of the Lord because of punishment. Lord, I don't want to go to hell, Lord. I want to go to heaven. You know, the fear of the Lord. Servile fear. You know, but this is not a total, in this kind of feeling, there's no total freedom of reverence in the Lord. Why? Because you are scared, you are afraid. Total freedom is more of your will. You know, that when you do a thing, you're happy. What is the other thing that St. Thomas Aquinas said? Filial fear, the fear of sons and fathers. Why? Because this fear is a fear of what? Being cut off from a relationship. You can tell the difference why you are afraid in facing the judge and why you are afraid in facing your mother and father when this time you did something wrong. You know, severe fear in the judge. You don't want to go to prison. But when you face your parents, you fear your dad and mom. You fear what you've done because you don't want to cut off this relationship with your family. When you have an affair with other, women or men, then you fear because why? You have what? Developed a relationship with your family. You know, you are tempted by the flesh, but a deeper thing in your family has going on forever and ever. Relationship, my brothers and sisters. You don't want to be cut off from the relationship with God. That's why when Adam and Eve was asked by God, Adam and Eve, where are you? We are here, we are hiding. Why are you hiding? And you say because they were naked? No. Because they did something and they know that their relationship with God will be cut off. Fear of the Lord, my brothers and sisters, is very important. That's why when you go to the church every Sunday, what? You will be like David. Sunday, David because of his sin, which is murder and what? David because of his sin, which is murder and what? Adultery, you know? But he rise up again. He said, Lord, Kyrie eleison. That's what he said in the church. From the start of the church up to the end of the Mass, we always say, Lord, have mercy, mercy. Go in there, and then you sit down and then you start telling the Lord, Lord, I have a deep problem. Lord, I want your relationship. Don't let me be away from you, Lord. You know, I have a deep respect for you, Lord. Don't let my family be away from you. Be cut off from your relationship. Lord, have mercy. That's what you always say when you in the church. Have mercy, Lord. Have mercy on us. See? The gift of knowledge. Okay? It is a perfection of human mind that disposes us to follow the impulses of the Holy Spirit when we judge human or created things in relation to God. When operative, it is concerned with differentiating between what is not and what is consistent with faith. You know, we have the natural knowledge, but with the gift of knowledge, it is about our faith and the things in front of us. We just did that. What? About knowledge of, would you like to preserve the holiness of the family between woman and man? With the will, with the knowledge of what is the Lord's will. You decide things according to His will. Every day in our lives, we have that. We have this thing, oh, do I do this? But maybe my family will get, my family will be, my family's name will suffer for this. Mapahiya kami. But the Lord's will is this. Then you have to decide. Every day in your life you have that. Which one you do? The will of the Lord. It is a gift of the Holy Spirit, the gift of knowledge. Okay. My my guide is also giving me the oh, Brother Jake, hindi na no Jake. Hindi na nag-forward. Backward na lahat. Baliktad. Okay. Thank you, Jake. Kaya pala, iniklian mo yung talk mo. Having hard time. Okay? 1 Corinthians chapter 12, 1 to 11 is also saying, these are also called equipping gifts, gifts for unity. We have all these gifts to unite us. That's why, deeper in our hearts, if we belong to the church, if we belong to a ministry, there is no such thing as dissension. We should not be, what? Divided, because these gifts of the Lord are the one that sustains us for our unity, especially this. When the church was early, this was given. Gift of wisdom, knowledge, faith, healing, miracles, tongues, interpretation of tongues, prophecy, and discernment of spirits. These are given by God in order to unite the church. That's why sometimes when we become big, the organization becomes big, and then we start saying, oh, I don't like that, then we start dividing. We did not understand what we were up to. The Holy Spirit is giving us all these gifts to unite the church and not to separate. It happens in our community. It happens in every community. You know? We have to understand. And so it gives us the what? The gift of understanding. Understanding what the Lord wants in us. What the Lord wants in our family. What the Lord wants in our community. Okay, my brothers and sisters? The gift of faith. We humans said, to see is to believe. Well, faith's not like that with the Lord. The Lord said, believe first, then you'll see. You know? It is the kind of thing that Abraham did. He was a rich man, he has everything. And then the Lord came to him and said, Abraham, move your thing, move your family from here to this place that I will show you. I will give it to your children. Abraham said, what do you think? I'm a rich man. I have a lot of people under me. I have a lot of herds. I have cows. You know, do I have to move this? Oh, well, Lord, I trust you. I have faith in you, so I'll do it. And then when Abraham came to the place where the Lord saw him, wants him to be, then the Lord said again, Abraham, there is one more thing that I want you to do. What is it, Lord? I'll do it, Lord, with all my heart. Be circumcised. Magpupuli ka. Faith, my brothers and sisters. Sometimes the Lord will tell you things, you know. Oh, Brad, galing pa kasi ako kahapon. Nag-jogging kami, no? I'm so tired, I cannot go to the LP. Oh, today is Manny Pacquiao's game. So, we will be having household, okay? At 10 p.m. we will start because Manny Pacquiao is fighting. You know, where is your faith, my brothers and sisters? Siguro pag nabrosa lang yun, ang mamadali. And very professional din yun. Very professional din yun. Tapos naman kaya? Nanonood tayo ng Manny Pacquiao. Faith in the Lord, brothers and sisters. Okay? Faith. Faith. We were vacationing to the Philippines and suddenly from 38,000 miles, you know, above sea level, it went to 28,000 miles. Ah! Straight down. Our hair was standing up like this. Everybody was crying. Oh, the last part of my life. You know? And then I saw Kate beginning to say the prayer in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Sometimes, you know, our children teaches us, you know, he had faith, and I did not have. So I closed my eyes and I said, Lord, thank you for all the 37 years of my life. You know, this is it.